Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. Fortnite OG is dying. And I'm gonna tell you why right here, right now. Alright, yo, what is up? It is Awesome Guy 4000 here. Today, I'll be talking about why Fortnite OG is dying. Now, is Fortnite OG actually completely dying and they're gonna scrap the game mode and there's 2 players in it left? No. It's just kind of interesting to me why people think the mode is completely dying. It's like the same argument people made for Fortnite when Fortnite was starting to go down in numbers. It's like, the game is dying. The game was never dying. It just went down in numbers because it got less relevant. Same thing is happening with the OG mode. And even with the inclusion of Season 2 in the OG mode, I mean, that's not going to save people from losing interest if they didn't like Season 1. Not that much really changed, but one thing did change for sure, and that is the faithfulness to the actual Chapter 1 seasons. First thing I think they should take out of this mode is Filthy Crowns. I'm a winner, but I don't care. I don't want the crown. I don't need a crown in OG, okay? I don't need a crown. Gotta put on a headset here. Now, there was one really massive issue just right off the bat that I don't know how they haven't fixed this. It's just here. There's another one right here, actually. First issue, the grass. And yes, I know we always talk about the grass. Yes, I'm talking about the grass. I'm talking about the literal ground you walk on throughout the whole map and how it looks not faithful to how it actually did. Dude, this is the Chapter 6 grass. And it used to be Chapter 1 grass, and then whenever they updated the game to Season 2, they just kept the Chapter 6 grass. They just reverted it back to Chapter 6 for some reason. I don't know if they're going for like a remastered version now, like they're only going to be faithful for one season, now they're just doing remastered. I don't know. Again, it's not a big deal, but if the mode is dying, this could be a legitimate reason why. I mean, people don't feel like it's faithful, and this is another reason. What the hell is a rift doing in Season 2, dude? We did not even get rifts or any idea of concept of rifts until like Season 4. Rifts by no metric should be in OG. I don't care. I don't think impulses should be in OG either. And I think this could actually be the reason why people think the mode is dying. I don't think people are losing interest in the mode because at the end of the day, OG was never made to try and satisfy new players or get new players to go over to play OG. That was never the goal of OG. Ultimately, the main goal of OG was to make the actual OGs that do not have any interest in playing the main core game happy by just adding their mode, that they're just permanent mode that they will play no matter what. Another reason, stupid bots. All bots right there. There was no real players right there. All bots. That is foul. Maybe people would actually be implied to play the game if there was real people in the game. I was a big enjoyer of OG Season 1, the mode. If you go back and look at my video, I do have a video talking about that, about why I like it and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I do think Season 2 would be an improvement, but they've just gone so downhill with the mode. I don't know why they've taken the direction they've taken. The mode is just getting more and more and more just unfaithful to how it actually was. Impulses are in the game too. I wanted to find an impulse so I can just like, why are impulses in the game, right? I mean, the whole point of Season 2 is to relive the game how it actually was. That's literally the whole point of OG. And I think you should also be able to pick up like 12 minis or however many, 16 minis, however many minis you could pick up before. It just seems right. Like, if people cry for minis, give them minis next season. And that's exactly why they added the minis in Season 2, because people were saying, oh, it's too hard to get shield. That was so hard. When it comes to the actual OG mode, I am more of an enjoyer of the actual slow-paced gameplay and more like a battle royale kind of feel. I don't know why people think that just adding in rifts is gonna fix the flow of the game. It just makes it worse. So like, you're just camping, someone just flies in above your head. Yeah, that's a real nice way to die in what is supposed to be OG Fortnite. Now look, even with all of this, and I know it seems like I'm dogging on it right now, but I genuinely don't think that OG mode is dying. Like, maybe the numbers say that, but I don't think the mode is ever gonna actually die. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep recycling through the seasons over and over, and especially when it gets into like Season 4 and 5, that's when the peak player count for the mode will probably be. If you made it this far into the video, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the time OG Season 5 comes out. So if the cube comes back, because apparently they're going to have the old events again coming back, and I was a really big fan of the cube, so I want to be able to get a custom creator code so I can have a custom game. So in case that does come back, I can have playground mode, which I'm going to make a video on that really soon too. I'm going to make a video on why Epic needs to bring back playground mode or battle labs or something, because it's just disgusting how we just can't even live on the map for more than 2 seconds without worrying about a sweat or a storm. That's really it, honestly. I just kind of wanted to talk about the mode and what I think it's doing right and what I think it's doing wrong. I think Season 1 was perfect. I think this, whatever they're doing right now, is a monstrosity. Take the rifts out the game. Please revert the grass. It's the most annoying thing ever, especially with the builds. I feel like this is not a good example, but if you're in any kind of building, the grass just sticks to the wall. It's really not visually looking good at all. Does not fit the OG Fortnite theme. Look, I'm all one for quality of life changes. That's why I agree with them having like tactical sprinting and mantling and stuff. But impulses and rifts are not quality of life. They are not quality of life. They're just literally adding stuff that weren't in previous seasons as like literal items in the game. That's just stupid. Like running and mantling and sliding, all that does is speed up. All that does is like speed up the pace of the game. It doesn't make it so people can just shockwave over to you, like impulse over to you, or like drop on you with the rift and like completely get across the map and ruin the whole point. This is why I think the mode not is dying, but is going down. If they just literally took into consideration being more faithful to how the game actually was. I think Season 1 nailed that, and that's why people didn't like it, right? So now they're taking all that. And it's like people wanted OG, now they don't, so they're not doing OG anymore for real. So it's like, bro, at this point, just start adding Chapter 5 guns, dude. People are gonna like the mode a lot more. How about that? And I hear a lot of people like just saying like, oh, they should like update the mode to make it more interesting. It's like, dude, the reason they added the mode in the first place is not to please you. It was to please actual OGs that want to go back and play the game for what it was. It's not supposed to be a mode you just go and play casually if you don't actually like it, right? It's not gonna have updates. It's just what the game was. Alright, rant's over. I hope I didn't seem like I was being too like antagonistic. I'm just saying it frustrates me that like they have this whole mode and they're not utilizing it the way that it should be utilized. Yeah, that's just me. That's my opinion. Peace.